I am a former special education teacher, and I was a teacher for 5 years. And out of those 5 years, 4 of them were spent going online to the Gigi's Playhouse website looking at careers. Because my best friend lived in Chicago where this all originated, and she said, this is you all written over it. And so I looked into it, and it grabbed my heart right away. And unfortunately, the timing was awkward for a teacher schedule, or it just wasn't a good fit for me professionally. The very last day of school, I get a phone call from my mom, and she said that my grandmother suffered a stroke, and I needed to get up to the hospital right away. And so I go up there wearing a keep calm and let the special ed teacher handle it shirt. And a nurse that wasn't even with my grandma, she was just grabbing something out of the room, turns around, sees my shirt, and she's like, oh, my daughter's teacher would love that shirt, and starts telling me about her daughter with Down syndrome. A few months earlier, I found out Gigi's was coming to Fort Wayne. And so I'm like, have you heard Gigi's Playhouse is coming to Fort Wayne? And I tell her everything I know. She stopped me right there, and she's like, I'm on the board. She's our vice president that, it was just chance meeting. So every single day I thank Grandma for that. She did pass that day, but because of that, I am working at the best place in the world, and I get to celebrate life every single day I'm here. I get to see the beauty of life every day I'm here. I mean, what better way to celebrate my grandma than to be a part of something like this? That is truly life-changing. So Jackson is a 5-year-old boy that comes here, and Douglas is one of our oldest at 51 years old. And they are best friends. They met here for our Christmas program, so they were singing and dancing, and it was just an instant connection with them. Douglas had never been around children before. Nobody knew that he was great with kids, let alone loved kids. And so to see the joy that brings Douglas as a 50-year-old man who had recently just been sitting at home, not doing anything other than watching television, to having a purpose in life, and the smile that brings him to see Jackson. And Jackson will wake up in the morning and ask where Doug is. When they see each other, Jackson will scream out of joy, and then they give each other this amazing hug, and they kiss each other on the cheek. It's things like that you're just like, this is why we're here.
We didn't know that there were community centers for our little girl, and that's something that is just so important to us, that she feel integrated into the community. And since we have 5 other children, that we don't have to isolate our family just because she's a little different, that there's a real community out there for the whole family, not just her, not just them, but for all of us. And I feel Gigi's is very inclusive of the whole family.
He's made lots of friends. Who are your friends? Do you like Douglas?
Nope.
How about Anna? You color? That's another thing he does. He comes to Art Explosion here. He loves doing the art projects. And you like coloring with Anna, and there's a little boy Luke that you like seeing and coloring and doing art projects with. They're doing such a wonderful job with him.
No.
Yes, they are. He really does like everybody coming, and that's another great thing about Gigi's. It's not just for Jackson, but it's for the whole family. There's programs for Mom and Dad to come and learn. His brother and sister come and participate in things with them. It's just a wonderful family atmosphere for everybody, and can't say anything but good things about Gigi's Playhouse.
Knowing that they have this opportunity that again is free, this program is free, that she's going to get to learn those life skills to work in a store or work a cash register or do social services and talking to people and interacting with people. That was really, really exciting. That's something that is kind of far off for Kylie, but I'm super excited about for her to participate in. And I know a lot of kids that once they graduate high school and maybe the parents don't feel like they're ready to go to a college program, that it is a big gap where they don't have a lot to do, where now they have something that they can really do and participate in. And it's really exciting to see the local schools and colleges sending their students here to intern and to volunteer, and to again make awareness of, hey, these kids have a purpose in life, that they can gain skills to be in the workplace and give back to their community, and that's very inspirational. So I'm excited that when she gets older that she'll get to participate in that.
I learned to work in a store. I sold candles and cooked glasswares and treats and dog treats too.
The types of services that are here, there's tutoring, everything's planned, it's not just one of those come drop your kid off and we'll see, there's always something educational going on, whether it's, cooking club, or even if it's just playing, we're working on gross motor skills, fine motor skills. I kind of thought doing a guitar club would be fun, and apparently it was a big hit. There were a lot of people that were interested in any group of people that have a common ground, so we can sit and talk, and it's loud, it's noisy, and we get to learn a little bit. It seems like everyone's learning something. Hoping we're learning a little bit of patience, things like that. It's not necessarily just about learning guitar. An organization like Gigi's in a place like Fort Wayne is phenomenal.
I just want to thank everybody who has donated financially, in-kind goods, their time, their talent to us, because a place like this doesn't function without people like them, our donors and our volunteers. We're privately funded, so apart from grant writing and our fundraising and events, it all comes down to people who believe in what we're doing. And you walk into this place and you can see where your money's going, and you can see the purpose behind every dollar that's being spent here. And I think that's one of the best parts of this Playhouse is you walk in and you know where everything's going and what you're here for, and you can see the difference that dollar or that donation is making.